So you want to make $10,000 per month. I get it. I've been there and I did it. Check this out. This is going to be a speed run of going from 0 to 10K per month, and this is my results. I managed to pull this off in 3 months, which is absolutely crazy because it usually takes people, well, never. Like, most people never hit 10K per month, but I managed to do it in 3 months multiple different times, and this is going to be a step-by-step breakdown so you guys can, well, literally copy me and hopefully pull the same thing off because money's great. You know, having money's really nice, especially at a younger age, so let's do this. So, this is the requirements that I had to go through, and I figure you guys probably are in the same boat as me. You're probably broke, right? Unfortunately, right? Like, you know, money is tough, I get it. So, this business model has to be started with less than $1,000 in the bank. This is the situation I was in. Another thing is time. At this time, I was a full-time college student, and I also worked a job, and I also went to the gym, and I had to do homework, so I was pretty busy. I only had like maybe 3 hours a day to spare, so whatever this side hustle is, it couldn't take up too much time, right? I wanted to be able to choose my own schedule, so I was looking into getting a second job at the time, but with college and everything, I literally had no extra time to do this, and if there was any extra time, I wanted to, you know, have something where I can input my own time, where I'm not stuck to a schedule. So naturally, I was looking into something online. If it's online, I can do it location free. I can do it whenever I want. All I need is a Wi-Fi connection. Another thing is scalability. So something I wanted to talk about is different types of business models. Coaching, right? Coaching's a big one, but you can only coach so many people before it takes up your entire schedule, and you can't make more money past that, right? So let's say you got 3 clients a day and you're on a call with them every single day. You can't really make more money because you just don't have more time throughout the day. So I wanted to find something that could be scalable beyond time. And another thing is I needed to work as soon as possible, right? I don't want to wait a couple years to hit 10K a month. I need this ASAP because I had rent to pay, okay? This was a real situation for me. I needed all of this to work in this requirement box right here. And if you're watching this video, I'm sure you guys have done so much research on all these different types of business models, so I kind of want to break it down to see why they might or might not work. So, first one, dropshipping. The OG business model. And I won't lie, like, dropshipping does still work. A buddy of mine's making like 6 figures a month with dropshipping, which is absolutely crazy, but if you're a beginner and you want to get started immediately and you don't have any money, you know, everything in this requirement, I wouldn't do dropshipping because I actually did dropshipping as one of my side hustles trying to make 10K a month. It's not the best first business to start because you need a lot of money to start. Some people say you don't, but no, you need to buy a website, build a website, get products, etc. And it takes a lot of time and you're testing a bunch of different products and you might hit that 10K a month, but it might take you a long time. Another one too is door-to-door sales, right? Now, this is something I also did. I I sold a lawn mowing service. I would just go door-to-door on people with overgrown lawns and be like, hey, do you want your lawn mowed, etc., etc. This can be done with a bunch of different services, but you can probably make some money with this. I did, but 10K per month, I don't know. That's going to be a little tough. And it's going to take a lot of time. And like we said earlier, right? We're strict on time. Door-to-door, that takes up your entire day. Along with that is manual labor. Now, this is something I did as well. I mowed people's lawns. I did some car detailing. I know that's a really popular one. Again, it's good money. It could work, but you're strict on time. You already have a busy schedule. This just has to be something that can be done quickly. So do I recommend this for a first business to hit 10K? Probably not. You can, but it's going to take a long time. Trading? No. Just no, right? So trading, you can be profitable. No problem, but I have a buddy who is a trader. He wasn't profitable until like 2 years in. Trading is a long-term game. You could definitely make some money with it, but for your first 10K month ASAP, no way. Do not touch trading right now. Also, meme coins, right? Actually, I mentioned this with trading too. You need capital in the first place. You need to trade with money. So again, that won't work. Same thing with meme coins. Meme coins exploded as of recently, right? It's going up and down based on what Bitcoin's doing. And I actually did make a little bit of money off meme coins as of recently, but this was after I hit my 10K month. So kind of like with trading, you need to have capital up first. Also takes a lot of lessons to learn. You lose a lot of money too. Do I recommend it as a first business? Nah. No, you know, that's something fun. Do it later, but for right now, no. WAP clipping. This is actually a big one right now, right? And you can actually make a decent amount of money, but WAP clipping takes a long time. You know, you gotta, if you already have a background in editing and all that kind of stuff, maybe try it out. You'll be more skilled at it, but as a complete beginner, You could try it, but it's going to take a lot of time, right? It's a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, and there's a lot of stipulations with WAP as well. I've had buddies of mine do WAP clipping, and they tell me, like, it's good when it works, but when it doesn't, you'll make a good video, but for some reason you get an error saying, like, sorry, this video is not eligible for money. So WAP clipping it could work, but for your first 10K, I'm not really sure. And at this point, you're like, all right, John, you've told us what doesn't work. Tell us something useful. Tell us what actually works. Well, you're in luck, because what made me hit my first 10K month back in 2024, and I restarted it from zero to see if it still works, and it does, is this. TikTok Shop Affiliate. Now, some of you guys might have heard about TikTok Shop Affiliate, but it's on the rise right now. And basically, if you ever scroll TikTok, you might notice people promoting products, right? Like, oh, I love this camera, I love this, drink or whatever. If you guys want to grab it, use my link right here. They make a lot of money. Like a lot of money. And this is how it works, right? Companies are going to send you free products and say, hey, John, I see you're posting a lot of videos on TikTok. Would you like to promote this product? They send it to your house for free. And all you got to do is take that product and post short videos. Again, completely free to do this, right? You post them on TikTok and they get tons of views. When somebody clicks the product through your video and buys it through your video, you just get a commission off of it, which doesn't sound too crazy, but oh my gosh, it adds up like crazy. For example, if you sell a product for $30 and you get 10% commission, so $3 in your bank account, that's $3 right there, which, like $3, whatever. But listen here, right? Scalability with TikTok Shop is something that's very important. If a video gets 1 million views, and they do, like I get tons of views on my account, I'm going to show you guys later. Let's say a video gets 3 million views. Let's say 5,000 people buy your product. And let's say you get $3 per sale. $15,000 off a single video. And you guys are thinking like, oh, that's crazy. That's happened to me multiple times. I'm going to show you all examples later to show you I'm not BSing here. Like the stuff with TikTok Shop is absolutely insane. And the difference between dropshipping and e-com in general, with TikTok Shop, these aren't your products. Companies are just sending you their products, and all you got to do is post videos about it. You don't have to hold inventory. You don't have to handle reviews. You're literally just a salesman. You're the middleman. You're just showing the product off and saying, if you guys want to grab it, link's right here, and you just get commission off of it. That's it. You don't touch the product besides, actually having it. You don't have to ship it out to customers. The companies handle all of that for you. It is the best business model for beginners right now, and I'm telling you this from me because this was my first successful business, and I've made over $200,000 in profit with this. 200 grand in cash from this stuff. And I'm going to show you my account later to show you guys I'm not BSing here. TikTok Shop is absolutely insane. And to get back to the point of the video, right? With TikTok Shop, you're able to work on your own time. So with the products, you can post as many videos as you want per day. You could post 0 per day. You could post 10 per day. It's up to you. And you almost get instant results. And I'm not going to lie to you and say you're going to make 10K in your first day. Absolutely not. It does take time. But instantly, within the first week or month, you're going to make at least some money. When I first started this back in March of 2024, I made $700 my very first week in profit. It's pretty cool. And when I restarted this as of recently, it took me a little longer, but I made my first dollar 5 days in. And then a week later, I made like $200. Not for nothing, but from $0, that's money right there. And it compounds, and the potential is absolutely insane with it. So here's my new account right here, right? Now, to be fully transparent, I had an old account that I made a lot of money with, but I actually got logged out of it. So because I couldn't access that anymore, I decided to start a brand new TikTok account to see if this still works. And these are the real results right here. So I started this in the middle of June right here. And as you can see, $0. I made nothing that month. So GMV right here, this is how much money you make for the company. So for example, if I sell this product for $10, it's going to say $10 right here, GMV. It's the amount of money I made for the company. Right here, item sold. It's going to say 1 because I sold 1 item. This is the important one, commission. How much money is actually going to my bank account? So let's say the product's $10. It's like 20% commission. I get $2 in profit. That's actual cash right there, right? So month 1, I was posting a bunch of videos, trying a bunch of products. Nothing was really working, but you don't give up with this stuff. You just keep on going. Month 2 right here. Check this out. Real results right here, right? Just 2 months into this, I made for the company, this is not my money, $1,200 for other people. I sold 62 products, and I ended up taking home $200 in profit that month, which doesn't sound crazy, I know, but I went from $0 to $200 on this side hustle within a month. That doesn't happen. That's like instant cash right there, you know? And I know it's only 200 bucks, but guys, it's a compounding effect with TikTok Shop. The more videos you post, the more momentum builds up, and eventually it's going to spill all over and get right here into month 3, where I made $11.5 thousand. Now, it's not exactly a month because it's from August 23rd to the 7th. That's when I hit my 10K mark. But around 3 months, it took me from going from 0 all the way to $11.5 thousand in profit. Guys, this is cash right here. This is money that goes in my bank account. The opportunity with TikTok Shop is insane. Tell me another business model. You could start from 0, with 0 money in, getting free products from companies, and by month 3, you're making $10,000 per month. And if you guys are more interested in this, I actually have a paid community where I go over this in excruciating detail to teach you guys to get from 0 all the way to 10K per month. It's the top link in the description if you're interested. But with that being said, let's go over some examples of how to actually do this. So to start off, I want to show you guys my old OG TikTok Shop account. If you guys want to look it up, it's on there, right? Homie Slander on TikTok. This is the first account I did TikTok Shop with, and yeah, like there's me right there, right? Look at the views I'm pulling in. 27 mil, 5 mil, 6 mil, 4 mil, 4.6 mil. And every single one of these videos, I'm selling a product. And every time somebody buys a product through my video, I get a commission off of it. With this account alone, guys, look at me, right? With this account alone, I made $200,000 in cash profit. That's commission, 100% cash going to my bank account from this one account right here. The opportunity with TikTok is insane, and I think this one was, yeah, this was like 1.5 years old. This account was going for until I got logged out of it, and then I started my new one, which I'll show you guys in a second. But it's absolutely crazy the amount of money you can make from TikTok Shop. And if you go to my oldest videos, this is where it all started out. I was making videos, I wasn't getting that many views, but I just kept staying consistent. And months down the line, 3 months later, I hit my first 10K a month in profit. And when I got logged out of that account, I started this one right here so I can, get back to my money. And this is what it looks like right now. It's crazy. 5.7 million views, 3.4, 12.6. It's Scalia Selects if you guys want to look it up on TikTok. But it wasn't always like this. If you go to oldest, this is where it started out. So when the VO3 trend was going crazy, I used that to get a bunch of views and grow this to 5,000 followers. Once you're at 5,000 followers, then you could get, into this program for free, which is really nice. But once I got to 5,000, I switched it to a TikTok Shop account and I started posting, And these are at like a couple thousand views right now, but when I first started this account, they were only at like 300 views. And I won't lie, guys, like I was losing hope a little bit. Every video I was posting was only getting a couple hundred views, and I had this as a background, this amazing account. So to see that I'm only getting a couple hundred views per video, it put me down a little bit. I'm like, damn, did I lose my magic with TikTok Shop? But you stay consistent with this, guys, and then boom, this video right here got 170,000 views out of nowhere. Now, this didn't make me that much money, to be honest. This only made me like a couple bucks, maybe $100. But it was my first taste of cash again, right? I'm like, okay, this still works. I'm going to keep going with it. So I kept posting. Boom, 265 views right here, right? Posting. 326,000 views right here. Posting. So it was literally 3 months of posting low view videos. I was posting videos, I was getting low views, but it's free, right? You're not paying for this stuff, so screw it. Keep posting, keep getting better, and then boom. Right around here is when it all started to connect. This is when I was starting to get thousands of views, and then boom, 1.3 million, 20,000, 250,000 views right here, 3.3 million views. Now, let me walk you through one of these videos to show you guys what this is all about. We'll do this one. It's a really good example right here.
No, this thing's freaking hot. Family and I are going away for a week, and I don't really want to leave the house alone. I didn't want to drill into anything, but apparently the security camera just replaces your light bulb, so it should be pretty easy. So the light bulb's out. We're going to take this out real quick. Ooh, okay, it's pretty cool looking. There's a light bulb right here, the camera right here. I think it's adjustable. Yep, look at that. Just screws in where your light bulb went into, so let's see how easy it is. One of the big selling points with this is no tools are required. You don't have to drill a wire. All you can do is screw it in, extend it out. And yeah, I think that's it. Wow, that's pretty easy. So you do have to download an app. It's called the Wise app. It's completely free. There's no monthly subscription, which is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. 2K quality. This thing's pretty cool. And the light bulb you can control from here, which is really nice. And all of the footage is downloaded to your tablet or phone into the cloud. So if anything happens to this, you can always check it right here. And I think you can actually talk through this. Hold on. Get off my porch. That's cool. That's an alarm? Hold on. Jesus. Okay, that's really loud, actually. But yeah, honestly, that was super easy to install. I didn't want to really pay that much for a security camera. This is just something really nice to have. Peace of mind, you know? Yeah, if you guys have any light bulb sockets right here, you want to put a security camera, I like this. It was really easy to install. Just connects to the house Wi-Fi. If you guys do want to grab it, I'm going to leave the link for it right here on TikTok. It's got free shipping, too, which is really nice.
That's it. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm making short little TikTok videos selling products. So this was for the Wise Bulb Cam. It's this little camera right here, as you guys can see.
Let's see how easy it is. Cool.
It screws into your light bulb socket. It's a really good product. So this one sold for around $50, and every time someone bought it off my video right here, I got around $7 in commission. And it adds up, guys. I sold hundreds of these Wise Bulb Cams, and do the math, guys. Like hundreds of them times 7. I made over 10K just from this video alone, which is absolutely crazy. But going back to the journey, right? So at this point during my new account right here, I wasn't making that much money. Like a couple bucks here, a couple bucks here, like 10, 20, 30, $40 per day. Nothing crazy. But right here, that Wise Bulb Cam video and a bunch of others, this is where I was making a couple $100 per day. And it kept stacking and stacking. Do you see the views right here? Right? Only a couple hundred, only a couple hundred. As soon as I started getting views, all the videos behind that also started getting views. This is what I call like the tsunami effect with TikTok Shop, a lot of people call it. Once you have like 1 or 2 viral videos, all of your videos start to get pushed out. So it's like a big crack in the dam, and eventually when it blows, just the views are crazy. 1.9, 12.6 million right here. Guys, this is the fastest way to hit 10K per month. At this point, I think it was right around at this point, I hit my first 10K per month with this account. Took me 3 months. Took me 3 months of making simple TikTok videos, and I hit 10K. Absolutely crazy. So if you guys are looking to make your first 10K per month the fastest way possible with all of the benefits I just talked about, this is it. TikTok Shop is the way to do it. Now, this video is only 20 minutes long, and you guys are wondering like, okay, John, this is great. This sounds like a great opportunity, but how do I actually do it? Well, I got a surprise for you guys. So on my YouTube channel, it's also the first link in my description below. I have this video right here. It's completely free. It's on YouTube. It's a free course video that goes through A to Z of how to get started on TikTok Shop. If you've never uploaded a video on TikTok, you don't even have an account, this video walks you through that. It talks about how to get to 5,000 followers, how to apply for the program, how to navigate the program, how to post good videos, etc. TikTok Shop, guys, I'm telling you, is the best opportunity to make money right now. It is the fastest way to make money right now. I do it full time. I love it. It's a great business model. I travel the world and do this stuff, and I just make money passively. It's such a great opportunity. And just check out the video, watch it for free, see if it's something you're interested in. So if you guys do want to check this out, it's the top link in my description, and I hope you guys found this video useful and make that money, man. Money's awesome. I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Have a good one.